Hey everybody, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie. I have been bombarded, okay, not bombarded, in a good way. I have had a lot of people go, all right, how do I get back on track? Or I've fallen off the last couple days or weeks. I need to get back on track. How long does it take to get these sugar cravings out of my system? That has been the messages and the questions that have come in. So I've got a couple things to share with you as you're tuning in. First of all, I hope you had an incredible Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. If you are just tuning in, if you are in the United States, I know that there's people that are from outside of the United States. Welcome. I'm tuning in from Minnesota. If you're brand new, post new below. I would love to get to know you. And I just want to help you get back on track. So how do we do that? What are some tips? And there's a couple fun things that we've got going on. I just did a live in my customer group. So if you are drinking ketones, if you are my customer and you're not in my customer private group, make sure that you post customer below so that I can get you in the group. Welcome. I love seeing new people here. How are you? First of all, thank you for commenting. Second of all, because I'm constantly talking to myself and I'm like, I wish I could see all of your faces. And it's just fun to get to know new people. And so as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? I am in Minnesota. We actually don't have very much snow. And I have been coaching people the last hour on the reboot. So before I talk about the reboot, which I love, yep, I'll add you to the customer group. Before I talk about the reboot, here's a couple quick things to get you back on track, right? If you're like, tomorrow's Monday, I'm done with the weekend. We had our last Thanksgiving yesterday. We're prepping for the week today, and actually we're traveling for the next week. So there's a lot of stuff going on in our home. Number one, I tell people out of sight, out of mind. If you have cookies or pies or candy on your counter, get them off. It's going to help you, number one, not eat it. And number two, I have a whole bunch of people doing the reboot right now, so you don't need to see it, right? So out of sight, out of mind. Number two, you have to understand that when you enjoy yourself with your family, to not beat yourself up. I've said this over and over today. I'm like, listen, you didn't wreck everything that you did, but I need you to give yourself some grace and then go, all right, I clearly have cravings because I introduced sugar back into my system, or I ate too much sugar and now my body is going, I really like that sugar. And you have to go, yeah, but you're only going to enjoy it on Christmas again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, remember, I've joked about this, but in all reality, it's actually for real. Some of you had a whole bunch of candy in October. Hopefully a whole bunch of you got to celebrate in November. And then one day of Christmas. I mean, honestly, I know there's different parties and different things, but remember, it's not the entire month. It's not the last 60 days. There's a couple days that when you enjoy yourself, it doesn't wreck everything. But if you decide to eat whatever you want from now until Christmas, it might ruin a lot. Does that make sense? Yes, I'm fasting. And so here's what we are going to do. Out of sight, out of mind. Get the sugar out of your house or off your counters, out of your drawers. You don't need any more pie. We're all done. Number two, there's little things that help with craving. So tomorrow, intermittent fast, right? I need you to drink plenty of water. You could do a 24-hour fast if you have ketones, but I'm doing a 60-hour with a whole bunch of people. I'll talk about this in a second, but you could do an intermittent fasting and stick to some super light food. So drink your water, drink your electrolytes, have some salad, have some chicken, have some eggs, like eat when you're hungry, not when you're bored. You don't need to eat to fill in your macros. Listen, so many people, unless you're super strict keto and you actually are tracking, all of your food to be a strict ketogenic diet, I do not want you just eating low carb, but then eating all of the fat you want. So here's a great thing to do as you're trying to get the sugar and the cravings out, is just eat super light, right? Little things like I tell people, if you're really craving sugar, eat a pickle. It'll take it away. If you need to, go brush your teeth. Little things like go exercise, go move your body, go for a walk. It is going to take a little bit of time to get the junk out, but you can do it, right? So if you enjoyed yourself, you didn't wreck everything. Now you have to get back on track. That is the mindset that comes with eating the sugar and the pies and all of the rolls. It's just a part of it. Now, for those of you who are doing the reboot, I'm doing the reboot. I just got done coaching a whole bunch of other people that are doing the reboot. We're doing this. And all it is a 60-hour fast. So we drink everything in the kit. We are going to drink our ketones tomorrow. Our broth is our lunch and our dinner. We have electrolytes. We're going to do that tomorrow and Tuesday. On Wednesday, we will break our fast and we will have the sugar cravings out. If you want to join me for the December reboot, we do it monthly. You can post reboot in the comments and we're going to chat. All right. I actually would suggest you listen to this next thing very closely because I can save you a whole lot of money if you want to join me on the reboot or drinking ketones. So post reboot in the comments. If at any point you have any questions about how to get started, I need a foods list. Hey, I'm brand new. What should I be eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I have a very simple video I did just a little while ago, and it's really just basic steps of how much water to drink. Here's some simple meals. Listen, it's not overcomplicating it. Post food in the comments if I've never given it to you, and I will send it your way. It's not complicated. It's actually very simple to give you some breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, how much water you should be drinking, being mindful of how much food you should be eating when you're hungry and not bored, and so much more. So post food in the comments and we will chat. Lastly, if you have anything that you do that really truly helps you with like getting the cravings out, helping you feel better, if you're like, yep, me, here's what I did after I ate all of the pie, why don't you post your suggestion below? This is not just about me. This is about you too. Lastly, I talk about ketones on the page. Do I drink them? Yes. Why? Because I have been drinking them for 7.5 years. Do they work? 100%. How do they work? I'll tell you in a second. But we have a buy one, get one free for 24 hours. So we actually haven't done this in probably a year. It's buy one box, get one box. It is a ridiculous sale. I'll tell you how they work. But if you want to know how the buy one, get one free works, post buy one, get one. B-O-G-O. B-O-G-O. Or you can post sale below. Here's how ketones work and here's why I drink them. You guys, they're incredible. I call them my mom fuel. They're for moms and dads and dog moms and dog dads and somebody who works in an office or an athlete. Doesn't matter. Ketones are brain fuel and they help with so many different things. So if you already drink ketones, I love it. You said they're amazing, hands down. If you drink ketones, post your favorite flavor below. If you want buy one, get one, you can go to ketomom.com. But I do want you to post BOGO. Yes, I want you to post that below because I want to chat with you. I want to know what your goals are. I want to tell you how they work. I want to help you with all of those things. But here's how they work really quick. You take this packet. Well, actually, 7.5 years ago, I'll give you the very fast rundown. My husband tried to put on his work pants. Actually, this was like 9 years ago. And my husband looked at me and he said, Stephanie, did you shrink my pants? And I said, excuse me? You have been eating way too many cupcakes. I did not shrink your pants. Super rude. And I said, too many birthday parties. And we joke about it today, but actually for real. Years ago, my husband tried the keto diet. My husband wanted to lose some weight. I was a mom of 4 babies. We both clearly had 4 babies. But I will tell you, my husband tried the keto diet. He actually did really great with it, but he was in and out of ketosis. Fast forward, a couple years went by after he was doing the keto diet. Actually, I helped him fail miserably. And he found something and he said, if this works, it's going to change thousands of people's lives. He's like, Stephanie, I want you to take this. I want you to drink it. Let me know how you feel. I took it. I actually didn't understand ketones. I drank this packet. It put me in ketosis in under an hour because I could test it. And I said, I don't know what you gave me, but is there anybody on here that likes to take naps every day or you hit that 3 o'clock wall? That was me every single day. Now, back then, our girls were babies and I was exhausted. Today, our girls are 15, 13, 11, and 9. So our world is different. I have teenagers, not infants. But I will tell you this. I remember drinking my first packet of ketones. I called my husband and I was like, I actually don't need a nap. I feel absolutely incredible. I don't understand ketones, but I want to help you. I wanted to help him with his diet and I wanted to drink these because there was nothing that kept me awake and kept me focused. So fast forward 7.5 years. This product, we have actually matches what your body creates. Some people go, wait, why is it great? How does it work? What are the benefits? Is there science? 100%. Not all ketones are created equal. I actually did two really cool interviews with two doctors a couple weeks ago. One is Dr. Ryan Lowry, and he works with athletes in ketones and muscle building and the brain and understanding how ketones are brain fuel. And then I also interviewed Dr. Andy. She works with women and hormones and fat loss. And so if you want to see those interviews, post interview below and I will send them to you. I have a free app where you can look at all of the science, but it's a buy one, get one. So I'm like, listen, if anybody's going to want to try something that I hands down will promise will help you with your energy. If you need the energy, it'll help you with your focus. It'll help you turn your brain on. Like, people reach their fat loss goals and they actually stay for the brain fuel. For me, it was the energy. For my husband, he wanted to lose 50 pounds of fat. I just had a girl message me and she's like, listen, I'm down 70 pounds. She joined as a promoter. She's like, I have to tell all of my friends. So here's the basic benefits: energy, focus, fat loss, better mood, better sleep. You don't have to be doing strict keto. And in fact, I help people do more carb conscious or low carb because I want you to make it a lifestyle long term. I want you to learn how to make better choices. I want you to learn to listen to your body. I want you to learn how much water you need to drink. And I want you to learn all of these things so that you have a healthy lifestyle, which took me about a year to do. But no matter what, every day I drank my ketones. It gave me the energy and the appetite control to choose better. And then every day I was like, I'm going to learn about breakfast. I'm going to learn how to make a better meal. I'm going to learn how to eat vegetables. I'm going to learn to get rid of the pop and I'm going to drink water. And it took me a year to get really comfortable with it, but I was able to lose the last 10 pounds of baby weight. My husband reached his goal. I felt and feel amazing. But I started with ketones and then dove into eating. Sometimes I was more strict keto. Sometimes I'm low carb. I would say keto high protein is what I do currently, but I'm in the gym a lot. And so everybody's different. There's not a one size fits all. This whole keto word very much covers low carb, carb conscious, dirty keto. Everybody's a little different, but it comes in caffeine, caffeine free. Don't have to be strict keto. I want to help you. I've got a customer group. I am directly talking to you. So if you want to even just know more, like even if you post BOGO below, the buy one, get one, I'm going to send you some videos about how they work. I want to know what your goals are. I want to know how you're eating. I want to know how I can support you. It's not just here's some ketones and then you go be on your way. Like, I hope that you let me help and coach you on all of the things that you need help with. So, number one, I just talked in the beginning of the live about getting the cravings out, right? Drink your water, out of sight, out of mind, brush your teeth, little things like that. Go work out tomorrow, go for a walk, you'll get the cravings out. Number two, for those of you who are doing the reboot, make sure you're in my customer group. We're doing this together, and I'm going to coach you throughout the entire 60 hours. If you want to join us for the next reboot, post reboot in the comments. Lastly, just to grab some ketones, because I actually, just so you know, I didn't start with this. I actually didn't fast. I actually didn't even intermittent fast until probably 3 years into our journey, because I was like, you don't want me to eat? You're crazy. And then I learned the power of intermittent fasting and what fasting does, how it resets your metabolism and really helps all of the things like big words like mitochondria and those things that I'm not a doctor, but for real, it's super important. But I started with drinking these and making the best choices and decisions possible that I could with ketones. So let me help you. If you need a foods list, post food below. Reboot, post reboot. If you've got a question, ask below. If you want the buy one, get one, post BOGO below. I want to help you. I want to connect with you. I want you to be successful. And we're not going to wait till January. We're going to do it right now. You're going to feel incredible, plug into an incredible community. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with so many of you. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.